Core blimey, fucking hell. Really, game?
Enemy down.
Do you know what? And this is going to sound a little bit racist. I'm surprised, considering it's the year 1886, these guys aren't all Irish.
Escapee down.
These bedlamites. What was Vault? X.
Shit.
Oh, it's her.
Escapee. There were more on the level above. We need to get up there.
Got it!
With our bizarre assault rifles of doom. I bet you there's collectibles abound here that I've just walked past. I love that the HUD goes away, but the second you do that, the HUD comes back and it's got to tell you what the name of the gun is and how many bullets you are and whatever that thing in the bottom right is. I don't want to know any of that. Go away, HUD. Also, there's no dodge roll.
We should clear the second floor.
Hey, I can say what I want. It's my game. I brought it.
Everything to your liking thus far?
Quite. Just another ordinary London morning.
Indeed.
Although I do hope that was only the beginning. Ladies first.
Quiet.
Mate, you think we'll get to shoot a few of them rich folk? Huh? Say no more.
Got anyone else here? God, we're noisy. Can't stealthily.
Target down.
The bloke's onto me! Be careful! Shit!
Man, circle is not a great button for
Escapee neutralized.
Room clear.
any phonographs or random bits of tat you want to pick up. Yeah, it's the melee is context sensitive. I cannot melee at any time. That's weird. Weird. I'm not sure what's happening. Really not sure what's happening.
They're shooting at me!
So that was some kind of slow-mo power called, what was that? Black Sight? Can we... Oh no, we've got a cutscene.
You two,
Sir.
downstairs. There are civilians who need your assistance.
Yes, sir. Sir.
I know
General
his voice
Lafayette is
from
in the
lots
next
of
room.
things. I can't work out who it is.
You're joking. Is there a single woman in this city you won't try to seduce? Well, it's your problem now. Do try not to lag behind.
Lafayette!
Ah, monsieur. This lady requires my attention.
Marquis! Your attention is required elsewhere.
I assure you, mademoiselle, that only the vow of fidelity prevents me from accepting your invitation.
Oh, Marquis, you mustn't leave now.
Unfortunately, my lady, my duty compels me elsewhere.
For 1886, these guys have got fantastic skin. I live in 2018 and my skin is just a massive scar.
Most
And I
fetching,
don't
was she
fight
not?
I hadn't
fucking
noticed.
That is because you are not a
men with
Frenchman.
guns.
You are the most American Frenchman I have ever known.
I am a lover of liberty, mon ami.
A proper knight must learn to curb his passions.
Without passion, monsieur, a man cannot fight.
We do not fight men, Marquis.
Men, half-breeds, what does it matter? Vive la liberté!
Got a sassy Frenchman.
Personal. Strange.
Alright. If I could remember who Percival is, maybe strange.
Let's go.
It's about time.
Man, I want to get rid of these black bars so
Marquis.
bad.
You and Lady Grain take that entrance. I'll go through this one and sweep for any remaining escapees.
Oui, monsieur.
Sir.
See, I want to push triangle to change my weapon. Oh, no, I cannot change my weapon. Oh, no, I'm in some kind of cinematic walking thing. Okay.
Air command to all knights in the vicinity of Mayfair. The Metropolitan Police has finished cordoning off the affected areas. Sentinels are continuing their overhead sweep. We will alert you to any sightings of the escaped patients.
Acknowledge.
So we found like one collectible and now I can't find any. What about this door? I'm in cinematic walking mode. Yeah, the fully automatic rifle's nice, but I want a good old-fashioned bolt action. That leads to the same place. Do I boop the beep? No. Can't do anything. Okay. He's got an arm off.
Galahad, are you making any headway?
I'm in the generator room.
Lafayette and I have decided to split our search.
Oui, mademoiselle. But I have not met any resistance yet.
I'm assuming I'm gonna, whatever it is gonna probably make me jump out my fucking teeth because it's got me walking so goddamn slow. I can't traverse over that small chain link. No, I can't go in here. Okay. I'm loving the aesthetic. It's definitely my aesthetic.
I had a feeling I'd beat you here. Remember, youth always prevails.
So I gotta just jump out of here. Yep. Horrifying reveal of whatever it is we're fighting. I don't remember. Hello. Yep.
Everyone, one of our escapees is a half-breed.
That's a werewolf. I guess that's why we have that concussive blast.
Mademoiselle, are you near his location?
My route is blocked. It may take me some time to reach him. Confirmed mark on my side.
Hey, I dodged, you fucker. Unsure if health regenerates. It's just the same animation twice. That's boo.
Monsieur, hold on. I'm almost there.
Monsieur!
What happened?
I slew most of them. The last one got away. Igraine, I need your arc gun. I'll head up to street level and keep after him. You two go that way and head him off.
Understood.
The hell's an arc gun? Is this some Tesla shit? So. Well, I hope werewolves weren't a secret, because y'all know about them now. Okay.
We need to press forward.
Is this game ever going to take the training wheels off? It's like Mass Effect Andromeda.
Out of the way.
I hope werewolves weren't secrets, because that's werewolf.
Everyone all right?
Yes.
Percival, we've neutralized the threat on our side.
Good. I managed to capture one of the half-breeds. Rendezvous back at Regis.
Acknowledge. Let's go.
Clearly werewolves weren't secrets.
Sir! What should we do with him?
Westminster to the catacombs. We'll deal with him later.
Ah, Sir Percival. I thought the Order of Her Majesty's Royal Knights might be mixed up in this affray.
We had reason to suspect a rebel incursion, Commissioner.
An elementary conjecture. In that event, perhaps this might be of interest.
Whitechapel.
purely circumstantial, of course.
I call it evidence.
Well, circumstantial evidence can be a tricky animal, my dear Sir Percival. You may think it is pointing at one thing, but shift your point of view slightly, and you may find it pointing in an equally uncompromising manner at something entirely different.
Please, indulge me with your musings, Commissioner.
Well, first the rebellion, and then this Jack, and the Ripper murders. And then this. Strange, don't you think, that Whitechapel has become the epicenter of our recent conundrums? We must examine every clue now, you see?
We meet in council 2 days hence. If you would do us the honor of presenting your findings.
You can expect me at Westminster.
Over here, sir.
Do excuse me.
Where have you been? Bloody London traffic.
Mon Général, what of the other half-breeds that escaped through Hyde Park? We must pursue them.
No.
Mais notre devoir est de les poursuivre, monsieur.
Marquis, nous ne chassons pas des Anglais sur le nouveau continent. Votre témérité sera requis à un moment opportun.
Oui, mon Général. I will be governed by your advice.
I'm sure you will appreciate that for the time being, this must remain a police matter.
Of course.
Something's amiss. The underworld in Whitechapel.
I was about to say
seems
that.
give safe harbor to the rebellion.
Precisely what troubles me.
Why would so many half-breeds be found in Bedlam?
Some things we need to find out for ourselves.
You heard Commissioner Doyle. It's a police investigation now.
Knights do not relinquish their authority to bureaucrats.
Percival is right. This matter should be brought before the council.
Van Helsing is one of my favourite movies of all time because it's just so cheesy the way it does it all. And the Frankenstein's monster in that is brilliant.
But our order has
Brilliant.
remained steadfast in its sacred mission to preserve the balance between man and half-breed. Such was the quest of our founder, King Arthur. May
King
his
Arthur
name
wasn't
be forever
real.
resplendent.
Is it true? Did the Lord Chancellor fight by Arthur's side?
That is the legend.
Today, that balance is threatened with grave
King
upset
Arthur
by
wasn't
a
real.
new
God,
contagion,
you're like that Transformers
the
movie.
rebellion. As long as its campaign of anarchy and terror is allowed to continue, the plague of lichen infestation that has infected our city will only grow more intolerable.
Well, the Lord Chancellor will thus agree to the urgency of a mission into Whitechapel.
Whitechapel is a matter for the civil authorities.
When the noble Arthur sought to contest for truage with the Roman Emperor Lucius, he did not trouble himself with issues of jurisdiction.
Do not presume to quote history to me, Sir Percival. I've seen more of history than you shall ever know. I remind the knights here assembled that the threat to this order comes not
This
only
council
from without,
stinks of fucking
but
white
within.
old man privilege. God damn it. It's like
We
American
must
Senate.
stand vigilant together,
God damn it.
lest our ranks be poisoned by those who seek the destruction of all we hold sacred. No one is immune from the rebels' influence.
Surely the Lord Chancellor does not mean to question Sir Percival's loyalty.
This order has long appreciated Sir Percival's counsel, but the current disruption calls for caution and concerted effort, not rash action.
Sir Percival has cause, Lord Chancellor. The situation in Whitechapel may need to be addressed.
Does Lord Darwin speak with the blessing of the peers? Lord Hastings, Lord Dunglass.
He does, Lord Chancellor. Perhaps the question should be put to the Council.
Oh, the bureaucracy.
Very well. What says the order of Her Majesty's Royal Knights in the matter of Whitechapel? Aye or nay?
Nay.
The nays have it. This council is dismissed.
I'm pretty sure we're just going to investigate anyway.
Our order grows too prudent, Grayson. We wither away from this inaction.
Leave it, Sebastian.
Caution be damned.
Sir Percival is most agitated.
You should learn it is best not to cross him when his mind is set on something.
What do you make of this? Chancellor seems intent on pursuing his investigation.
You heard the Lord Chancellor. The Council will not stand for it.
So this was a launch
I fear
title,
many
right?
grow weary of Brother Percival's
So this is
insubordination.
basically an extended tech demo that cannot stop shoving its story. It's like the beginning of Mass Effect Andromeda. We're alright. We're alright. Okay. No one wants to talk. Oh, hey, Jimmy, have you played Spider-Man? No, I don't own it. Hey, Jimmy, have you played Tomb Raider? No, I don't own it. I did Strange Brigade. That was the new game I bought. I fucking loved it. It was great. Oh, velvet rope blocking the stairs. And on the other side. Father?
Place, Lady Egwene. Who are you to question the Council's wisdom?
Yes, Lord Chancellor.
Did you say father? Is that your dad? Oh, look at this ostentation. Lots of Russian tourists be here, right?
Galahad will deal with this in due time. I have a more pressing matter to attend.
As you wish.
How many of us will make the journey to America?
Lord Barrett, Lord Darwin, and myself.
I've heard many great things about the Agamemnon, Lord Hastings.
She is the finest the United India Company has ever built. I can promise you a pleasant and speedy journey across the Atlantic.
Can we expect your presence at the launch, Sir Lucan?
Would be my honor to see you off on your maiden voyage, my lords.
Sir Lucan, if I may.
If you would permit me, my lords.
Of course, Sir Percival.
Alistair, you know as well as I do that Whitechapel is the key to these disturbances, to everything.
My opinion is immaterial. The Council has spoken.
Few dared countermand your father's express wishes.
Need I remind you that we all serve at the Lord Chancellor's pleasure?
You are the Knight Commander! Make him see reason.
You think an incursion into a rebel stronghold is reasonable?
I consider it an acceptable risk.
One for which you'd be willing to accept full responsibility should unforeseen circumstances arise.
Let what befalls be upon my head, no one else's.
Whitechapel remains off limits. That is officially.
You have my thanks, Sir Lucan.
Of your thanks I have no need. Bring me results.
God, he looks like
As the Knight
Cypher.
Commander wishes.
So you God, it's all in the family, eh?
Most excellent.
When do we move?
You're not talking about Whitechapel. But my
Your brother sought fit to permit us a reconnaissance. Secure the necessary materials. Isabeau, a word.
Tell me, monsieur, about the Lord Chancellor.
What is it, Marquis?
Sir Lucan and Lady Egwene were adopted by him, yes?
Yes, they were.
Why would he bring them into such struggle?
Perhaps he wanted to regain a semblance of the humanity he lost. When time came to join the Order, the choice was theirs to make.
Regardless, I would not wish this life on my children.
Marquis, we need to hurry.
Oui, mon général. Avec plaisir. Monsieur.
I like Marquis.
Friend Mallory has always been something of a rogue operative.
I've never known a better man.
Still, I shall rely on you to be call it a sobering influence.
Sebastian and I have long been partners. I trust him with my life.
A little restraint would not be ill-advised.
All right, Cypher too. So many Cyphers. Everyone
Do
looks
look
like
after my
Cypher.
sister.
Yes,
won't
we
you?
will look after your sister.
No man in the realm can keep Isabeau from danger when she's of a mind.
Oh, you say true. What's a brother to do, eh? Good luck and Godspeed.
Let's hunt some orc. Sorry, wrong franchise. Okay.
At your service, Sir Galahad.
Hello. Don't do this in real life.
Just the man.
Don't do this in real life. You will get fucking the shit kicked inside you. These people will fuck you up. Don't do it. Just Google it on YouTube or Google and read the comments, and oh god, they will fuck you up badly. I've seen them do it to a bunch of Germans. It was hilarious. We were shouting at them to get away from them, and they were like, no, they cannot do anything, you see. And pulling faces. I was like, no, they're gonna fuck you up.
What
So
new
you Nikola
developments do you
Tesla?
have to show me?
Quite a few intriguing things, if I may say so.
So this is just Van Helsing now.
Any further news of the trouble in Grosvenor Square?
Police are investigating. And investigating.
Lycans, on the United India Company's front doorstep. What do you make of it?
Mayfair isn't what it used to be.
Question, why didn't you guys just make a film?
Permit me to oversee a few of my new experiments. In the meanwhile, take a look around. Play with whatever strikes your fancy. But do be careful.
Tesla Laboratory at Catacombs of Westminster. Because it's always Tesla.
Nikola, how fares your friend Edison these days?
Thomas and I are not on speaking terms. The man is an idiot.
He was a dick, yeah. He was a massive fucking dick. So, what's this? Wander around Tesla's laboratory. Are we going to get our Command and Conquer on? Red Alert style, yo. You're just a nobody, huh? What this do?
Quite an antique. Hard to believe we ever use these communicators.
That's a communicator? Dear God. Looking for points of interest. There's one.
All gibberish to me. Nikola. You sly dog.
There's the old coil itself. Alright, Mr. Tesla.
Sir Galahad. Please, this way.
No, I want to look over your lab. I want to see what your trinkets do. A cow? He wants me to touch that. Now, when men tell me to touch things, who am I to say no to that? Can I examine this carcass? I cannot punch it because I have no free control when I'm not in combat. Also, because I'm not in combat, I can't fucking lightly jog. I have to stomp around like a space marine. Okay. Alright. What have we got, Tesla?
Here is something you may find interesting. This device allows you to convert between Edison's inefficient direct current and my superior alternating current. Quite handy for overloading and incapacitating certain electrical systems.
There's going to be a hacking minigame.
It's comprised of an inverter, transformer, and rectifier outfitted with some brass clips to enhance the design. Oh, and a fine leather carrying case. Inside each tube is a small quantity of mercury. When the mercury is properly aligned, the device becomes operational. Please, try
So
it.
I have to wiggle it. I have to wiggle it. Don't be motion control. Don't be motion control. Oh, thank God it's not.
Ah.
You never cease to amaze, Nicola.
I'd appreciate your expert opinion on my latest whimsy.
Whimsy?
Here.
Is it a big gun?
S684 marksman carbine. Impressive.
You've always had a good eye for craftsmanship. I've outfitted this one with a telescopic sight. It's ideal for long-range shooting. I would be honored if you would test its efficacy.
With pleasure. Nicely balanced.
Standard sniper rifle controls.
Some muffling might be in order as well.
I'll attend to it immediately.
Good ban.
So, are there any other of my children that you would like to meet?
The offer's tempting, but I must return to the others.
Of course. Oh, the monocular that General Lafayette requested is over there on the table.
I'll see that he gets it.
A monocular, eh?
We scour the district in pairs. Isabeau, you and Lafayette take the high street from the south end. Galahad and I will move in from the north.
Why not give the Frenchman to Galahad?
Mademoiselle doubts my intentions. I promise to remain at all times the picture of chivalry.
I'd prefer to have someone more experienced looking out for me.
I thought you needed no looking after.
Very well. You team with Galahad.
Mademoiselle will perhaps one day allow me to demonstrate my skill.
One day?
Remember, we are entering rebel territory. The insurgents will take umbrage at our incursion into Whitechapel.
Given our little discovery in Mayfair, the London hospital should be our target.
Strange to think Lycans would find sanctuary here, is it not, monsieur?
You really believe the rebels are collaborating with the half-breeds?
The Lord Chancellor is convinced of it. I have my doubts.
Do you trust anyone, mon général?
Never accept. Always question. It's a motto that's seen me through the centuries.
Good man. And this is going to be the end of the first
Stay
session
vigilant,
as well.
all of you. We can expect hot work here.
Ah, quelle joie!
A nest of cut purses, collaborators, and whoremongers. I knew it very differently once.